Pros, hey, here we are on the show floor at ImpartnerCon, sponsored by Impartner, who is the sponsor of Channel Journeys. So it all comes together. Asher and I are here at the event with a ton of other channel friends that are here today. I was on the stage just a little while ago with my CRO talking about our ecosystem strategy. Asher, you're going to be on at 4?
At 4 o'clock, yeah, talking about product partnerships and the future and building the future of partnerships.
Yeah, this is awesome. And what I love about events is actually getting to meet people in person. So Asher, you came on the show and on Channel Journeys.
Oh, yes.
We saw each other virtually. This is the first time to actually connect face to face.
I think we first connected a year and a half ago. And then I was on your podcast with Chip. We did the tour summary.
That's right. Yeah.
Were you on your podcast twice? I forget.
It could have been. Yeah. And I'm sure you'll be on again.
Totally. I mean, you've done a fantastic service to the community of just creating great content and just sticking with it. Because I think you probably have the highest number of episodes out there if I'm counting.
Well, you'll probably pass me up, or Chip will pass me up.
Chip for sure.
Chip will pass me up soon.
But it's a race between Chip, Vince, Ty, and like whoever else is producing podcasts.
Well, there are great shows out there. So tell me what you're doing here at the show. What are you looking forward to? And I don't know if you can give us a sneak peek of what you're presenting this afternoon.
Totally. So our goal here as partnership leaders, the organization, was to provide multiple touch points to our members to connect over the year.
And you have how many members now?
So we have 1,600 plus
1,600 leaders, members
in 50 countries that represent 1,100 of the most innovative companies. So we have companies as small as like Victara, who is an AI startup, to Writer, to all the way to AWS and Google Cloud and Microsoft. They're all in supporting what we believe is the future of partnerships. Right? And for this conversation, partnerships is channels, alliances, ecosystems, strategic partnerships, biz dev. Like we're encompassing everything into one word called partnerships because it's been there since, I would say, the dawn of time. And that's actually what I'm speaking on today. Is I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of partnerships and then
back to the dawn of time.
Oh yes, totally. Yes. Today I'm literally talking
partnership of Adam and Eve.
That was a good one. So this event specifically is the first major PL event that we are doing this year. We actually did a small meetup in Miami where Grant Cardone, he's a billionaire, showed up, and he was talking to people about partnerships and the future and like how do people take their own brands into their own hands and elevate themselves. And so my goal this week was come meet with 50 of our members here, understand the things that they need, build them in the next quarter, and then kick the year off, and then we'll meet again at Catalyst in a little bit later this year.
Which you're announcing today?
Which we are also announcing today, yeah.
That's the big announcement, which we can't get a sneak peek now.
Totally.
So we're going to have to wait for the big announcement of where Catalyst is going to take place later this year.
Yes, today at 4 o'clock, yeah.
Awesome. So we'll report back later.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Looking forward to that. What's the connection then as you look at technology of the tech stack? Here we are at ImpartnerCon.
Yeah.
We're learning a lot about what's coming up new in Impartner, but also they have a lot of partners.
Yes.
I learned last night they have over 100 partners, I believe, integration partners, technology partners. Where does your organization, the partnership leaders, kind of tie into all that?
Yeah. So if we go back to the age-old analyst framework of people, process, technology, and data, right? Our goal is to stay in the people and process lane. Partnership leaders need real-time benchmarks and market insights to shape their organizations. Right? They also need real-time discussions around best practices that help them create scalable processes. Right? So that's a big body of work. Then on the other side of the equation is where technology and data comes in. So utilize the processes, prove them, and then scale them and automate them through technology. So our job as leaders of partnership leaders between me, Chris, and Ty, is to create great relationships with technology and data companies so that we share what the leaders need with them. They share best practices that come from their products, and there's a flywheel.
Okay, so you're sharing the best technologies, best practices with those technologies.
Correct.
What about, one of the things I was talking to our CRO who was on the stage with me, what's important to him is integration. Right? We have a lot of different point product tools. Is that something that you're looking at as well?
So we would surface the needs and the use cases which really are the points of integration.
Right.
But we are not advising on the integration, right? Because I believe there's other companies much better suited. Right? Our job is to elevate, like say, hey, for example, how many partner managers should be on a team, right? When you start a product partnerships group, which is what you and I were talking about last night, right? Like, what's the ramp up period look like, right? Like, how do you make solid business cases for people and programs resources in your management groups, right? Like, also if you talk about the technology partnerships folks, right? Those are business builders, right? I think a lot of the conversation has been about distribution for a very long time, but the technology partner folks that really focus on workflows, a lot of those people are our members. And so we need to teach them about distribution, and we need to teach the distribution folks about product. And there's a whole company in there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to getting out to the solution center out there in the hallway and see the different partners that are out there with different technologies. What are you hearing on the show floor? You know, we met last night. You've been bouncing around today. What are you hearing that's common themes?
So what I'm hearing is, people love Grant Cardone at our event. I was a little nervous, but Grant did a phenomenal job at the event that we just had. It was very inspiring. But what I'm hearing is channel leaders are having difficulty sharing the ROI of their programs.
Yes.
Also, channel leaders are having, and I'm talking specifically to the distribution focused leaders, right, are having a little bit of trouble around understanding the customer's needs so that they can then right-size their partners, right? And if you think about it, the channel programs are really built around like referral, reseller, and OEM. But it's just like, it's a way to get the product and services in the market, right? And there are other types of partnerships, like let's say affiliate partnerships or product partnerships, or like the other piece that we bring to the market, right? Like, I feel like they need that information and the data supporting around them, so they can go, and when they sit down with their executive teams, they can see HubSpot's logo or Salesforce's logo or Impartner's logo or BCG's logo. Like we want to create very high quality, rich insights, so there's a meaningful, productive conversation taking place in the C-suite, which is not about the credibility of the leader, but it's about the functioning of the program.
Right.
And so I feel like, actually, I don't feel like, I believe this, that's the thing that PL has to get done, is create rich market insights that are shared like weekly, if we can. And then every partner leader, channel leader, alliance leader in the marketplace believes that they have a place where they belong, where they can get high quality resources. And then if you can get high quality resources, you can get high quality people, you can all connect with each other, share knowledge, share best practices, learn from each other's mistakes, then you just don't make the same mistakes, right? I mean, if you think about it one way, folks like yourself have brought us so far into the world today. Right? Now you're also exploring, what does it mean to operate on a marketplace? Or maybe you want to go build your own marketplace, right? But there are folks that were cloud first, right? Who were born in a cloud first world that are already doing that, right? So now there's this synergy. And so our job is to take all the heavy lifting that you've done, and leaders like yourself have done, which is a lot of heavy lifting, right? And then take that further and like amplify that, right? Versus go create yet another thing, and which is not what we're doing. Right? We're going to we're going to pay respects where respects are due, and then take what has already been built, and then make new mistakes, and support it.
Well, that's good news, Asher, because we need it. I need it in my own role, and I've been pushing the envelope on the ecosystem, and my company Beyond Trust has been backing me and investing in me. But they're also wondering, okay, Rob, demonstrate the new value of the ecosystem. We get the value of the old channel, right? And that's fantastic. That's delivering. But how do I measure the ROI on the new ecosystem?
Also, I mean, it was awesome to spend some time with your CRO. Right? An amazing journey. The guy's been with you guys for a number of years, from the infancy of the company to where it is right now. He also doesn't know, right? So he's also looking for a partner, right? And so now you're basically doing the heavy lifting to become a partner with him. And I believe there's 1,600 other people that are in PL that also need to go do that, right? And so there's like this, there's like so many different conversations happening in the C-suite, and everybody's still like vouching to get a seat. But we need to go partner with the other leaders and support them, which again, kudos to you for doing that.
Thank you very much. All right. Well, I'm looking. There's a session even this evening. We're going to hear more about ROI from Impartner. So I'm looking forward to that. So we'll have some more data.
Super.
All right. Thanks for joining me today.
No, thank you for having me. Thank you for your service to the community.
Good luck this afternoon. I'll be joining your show at 4 to see what's being planned.
Super. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, everyone.